This is Todd Lohenry from toddlohenry.com. And this morning I started out the day as I usually do, going through Feedly and looking for great content. And I'm always thrilled whenever I see content from Christine Hassler, one of my favorite life coaches in the world. She does such beautiful work. But today she was talking about kind of a sad topic, and that was how she was having a difficult time uh, dealing with some of the issues around social media and promoting her content. And so I want to kind of send out a care package to Christine and to everyone like Christine who has a gorgeous website. Take a look at this and you see that her site is just awesome. And in case Christine, you're despairing too much, I wanted to just show you that first of all, you are doing quite well. You know, the site is ranked according to Alexa inside the top million in the world and inside the top 377,000 in the United States, that half the people who come stay, and that most people look at over 2 pages and they spend about 2 minutes on the site. 66% of the visitors come from the United States, and people are finding you for key topics like how to find your passion or life coaching. So your site's actually doing quite well. But what I wanted to do for those folks that are not quite sure how to get found on the internet, what are the basic steps that you have to go through? And how could someone like Christine um, get found better and faster, even better and faster than she is right now? So first and foremost, you want to build a content management system. And a content management system is either it's a website with a blog or a blog with a website, however you look at it, but blogging is key for getting found. Now, Christine already has a beautiful website, and I also have a content management system. Mine is very different from hers, but they both run on WordPress, which is considered to be the industry standard. So if you don't have a blog or a content management system, you're going to want to get going on that while you're working on the rest of these things. The next thing that you can do, especially if you're a storefront, is to go to a website called getlisted.org. And getlisted.org will tell you all of the different places where your listing is missing. And you can go and you can take all of your information and you can put it in here, and it's just free publicity. Okay? If you have a storefront, ideally what you're going to want to do is go through and fill out all of this information. But this is something that you can do to get found on the internet that costs absolutely nothing. So have a VA or do it yourself, get all of your information together and fill out all of these profiles. The next thing that you want to do is to get a Google account. And by Google account, I mean either Gmail or Google Apps for domains, or use your existing email account to get a Gmail account. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to go to a site called google.com/webmasters, and you want to use Google Webmaster Tools to add your site to the internet and make sure that you are being indexed by Google. In case you don't know how search works, you might want to watch a short video by Matt Cutts, C-U-T-T-S, called How Search Works. But basically, when you start out a new website, there's no guarantee that it's being indexed by Google. So in this particular case, because I have selected Google, I've used Google Webmaster Tools, when I search my site, I see that there are 48,000 different things that are being indexed by Google. And I'm making sure that I get found. The next thing that you can do, and maybe the single most important tool that you can use in social media right now to influence search, is Google Plus. And you can say to yourself, hey, I don't have any friends on Google Plus. I like Facebook, and I'm doing real well there. Well, you know what? I thought the same thing, and it took me a long time to listen to the words of Ronnie Bincer and to start leveraging a Google Plus account in order to get found. In Google Plus, you want to create a personal profile, and you want to put as much information in there as you can. You want to create a brand page for your business, and then you want to create a community to go along with it. And then the next thing that you can do is to focus on mastering Google Plus, because Google Plus, when done correctly, is going to give you, excuse me, all kinds of additional search engine optimization benefits that are going to help you get found when people are searching for someone who does what you do. And one of the things that you're going to want to do is to look for um, Pinterest pins or infographics or articles on how to create the perfect Google Plus post and work that real hard. Now, for me, my favorite tool for Google Plus is a tool called DoShare. DoShare has some amazing powers that no other tool has. DoShare actually allows you to post to a page, to a community, or to a brand page. And to my knowledge, it's the only tool that allows you to do it. The developer is an amazing guy who's got mad skills, and you really want to use it and master it in order to master Google Plus. Now, just because we're working so much and our focus should be on Google Plus and creating perfect Google Plus posts in order to get found by informational searchers, that doesn't mean that we totally forget about Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. That's why I say subscribe to a service called Friends Plus Me, because what Friends Plus Me allows you to do is to log into your Google account and, for example, to take information from your Google Plus profile and automatically route it to your Facebook profile, to a Tumblr blog, or to a Twitter account. So Friends Plus Me allows you to totally dive into Google Plus and still not neglect your other communities. That's a really important point. Another tool that I like to use is a tool called Hootsuite. And Hootsuite calls itself a social media dashboard, but it's really a social media command center. You can input and output information from Hootsuite. So, for example, I can monitor my Facebook page. I can monitor my Google Plus account, my LinkedIn account, my LinkedIn company page, so that I'm not jumping in and out of all these applications all the time. The last tool that I'm really loving these days is a tool called RebelMouse. And RebelMouse allows you to aggregate content from up to 25 different sources. And it looks like this in its native form. But I've used it for a wide variety of solutions. Here is another example of a page that I'm working on right now. And it's actually quite flexible and can actually serve quite well as a small business website. One of the great things about it is you just go in and you put all your social media information into it, and it automatically populates the page with content. Another thing that I love about it is that it can be easily embedded into any website. Here's WordPress.com, and you can see how it looks inside of a WordPress.com page. And here's my self-hosted WordPress blog. You can see it looks a little bit different. Also, what RebelMouse allows me to do is to take all the content that I've gathered in social media and to dump it into the sidebar of my blog, which is, to my mind, infinitely better than the standard list of tweets. So these are all tools that will help. They are all freemium tools. They start out free. There may be a small charge, and when I say small charge, Friends Plus Me is like $30 a year. A Hootsuite account is $10 a month. RebelMouse premium page is $10 a month. But these are all inexpensive things that someone can do in order to promote their content. So the basic principle for someone like Christine or someone like me would be that it's called home bases and outposts, or home base and outposts. And basically what you do is that you would take a blog post like this and you would use do share and highlight this. And now from here, I've grabbed the quote from the page. There's a link to the video, and here's a description. One of the things that I'd want to do, and this is not a great time to go through all of it, but just to make sure that I put in a great title, and also to put in several hashtags that will help me get found in search. Christine Hassler, self-compassion would all be great links for this, or great hashtags, excuse me. And then I go ahead and share now. Now, based on what I showed you with Friends Plus Me, in a short period of time, this will also go to Facebook, and it will go to Twitter as well. So the key to getting found by more people and to have even more followers is to use Google Plus effectively to feed your entire system after you've made sure that you're listed in getlisted.org and you've used the Google Webmaster Tools to expose your content to search. This is what I found to be the most effective way to use social media. Now, I know this is a lot to consume in a very short period of time. So I'm going to leave a contact form underneath this blog post at toddlohenry.com. And if you have questions, or if you'd like to talk about applying my workflow to your situation, connect with me. I'd love to hook you up.